Hello, little grains. Let's take a moment to talk about squishy makeovers. Squishy makeovers entails taking an absolutely adorable, cute, slow-rising squishy and turning it into the best version of itself possible. But since you are all here on Salty Side,
that is not what we do!
y'all here for Squishy Unmakeover, where we take an absolutely adorable squishy and turn it into the most creature-esque version of itself. I mean, I'm not saying taking destroyed squishies and fixing it is easy. Actually, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's harder to take something cute. Oh, the salt. Stay down, buddy. Actually, no. You're welcome to join us today. Taking something that is cute and turning it into some kind of critter, that's the challenge. If you ever do make any, let me know. Hashtag NerdyCrafter either on Instagram or Twitter. I want to see them. I haven't stopped shoutouts. They'll just be somewhere randomly in the video now, so it'll be up to you to find them. For today's squishy unmakeover craft, I have two candidates. The first one, as always, because I'm a huge sucker for punishment, will be a mystery creature that we will unbox from this smooshy mushy mystery box bag. So I never know what I'm going to get. And the next one, which we've seen in previous videos, I'm going to be making a collaboration squishy unmakeover with these two and the kitty sandwich. All right, so let's open this smooshy mushy sugar fix squishy box. And here are the options that we could possibly get. Anything from an octopus, which I hope we don't get because we already got last time, a little hedgehog, or if we want to go rare, possibly a bat. I really hope we get a bat because there's so much we could do with it, but I'm not going to complain if we get the giraffe. Time to see what we get inside. And yes, well, thank you for noticing. I did get a new Exacto. I can wave this at you as much as I want. So here's what we get inside. You know what? Let's start with the companion first. I really need to stop waving these things at you, grains. Or maybe not. I think you like it. Do you like it? Let me know. Okay, so we'll start with the companion because the companion will also get an unmakeover. It smells really good in here, by the way. And it's, oh, a nerdy cupcake? That's pretty cute.
But not for long!
Just smells sweet, that's all. And the squish test. Next, I don't know which one it is because I didn't pay attention to the companions, so it means we have, please let it be something different. Oh, a kitty cat. Wait, is that a rare one? Hang on. Make it! Grains! We got the ultra rare one. And it's this kitty cat one with all these desserts right on top, even though the candy's in the wrong area. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. That's really cool. Now I feel bad. Now we're going to unmake an ultra rare squishy. I have a feeling a lot of you are going to be pretty upset at this. But my job is not sweetness. My job
is the salt!
So nerdy cupcake, ultra rare kitty cat, or is it a seal? Welcome to my domain. All right, so I was looking at the paper a little more. There's guilt in me, but you know what? Creativity has no limits. Creativity is transformative in nature.
What?
So the reason these are ultra rare, because they glow in the dark too. Pretty cool feature that I'm going to be
getting rid of.
So let's take a look at the glow in the dark feature. As you can see, is extremely mild. It's not that great, but I mean, it is there. So in essence, we're not really losing much on the glow in the dark aspect. I could put glow in the dark paint. Oh, I have glow in the dark paint. One of the things that bugs me the most about this limited edition, super rare, mega ultra exciting piece is there's just way too much going on its head. I mean, what's this on its head? Is it a headband? Are they candies? Are they lights? I don't know. And those little whipped creams, are they supposed to be ears? Or is it a seal? I don't know. So the first thing that came to mind, I'm guessing it's a seal because we do not have back feet. All I see is this like little heart-shaped bum, which could be a tail, but if it's a tail, it's poorly done. So the first thing that came to mind is we need a companion. Zombie doggo. I unmade over this zombie doggo and I really do feel like zombie doggo needs a zombie buddy. So that's the direction I'm headed. Get it? Headed because it's the brain is the first thing that came to mind. Okay, I'll stop. Or maybe I won't. So the first thing we have to do is snip off the extra bits on top because there's just a little too much going on. We're gonna have to make a little crevice and we're going to have to fill that crevice with a brain part. Now, my imagination might go a little too far, but is it me? Or does that little cupcake companion kind of resemble a brain? And they could have glasses if you personified them. So yeah, I'm sticking to keeping that brain looking cute. gonna add some hind legs. We're also going to be removing that tail-looking thing because I want it to be a kitty cat to the doggo. In order to stop the foamy part from being a little too foamy, we're going to be adding a coat of the thick 3D paint and letting it dry. I'm just using a fabric glue, nothing special. If you're interested in the actual process, I'm a complete noob. Feel free to watch Moriah Elizabeth's squishy makeover. She does it right, I'm doing it my way. So once I got the body exactly what I imagined, I was like, well, this is a kitty cat. We're missing the tail. So I went ahead and added the tail, and then I cut 2 little round pieces for the eyes. Because if it's going to be friends with the puppy, and the puppy has eyes that are sticking out, I think we definitely have to have eyes that are sticking out on our zombie kitty cat. So once the piece was dry to the touch in all the areas I wanted to fill out, I went ahead and used the Tulip Fabric Spray Paint. I love these colors so much because they really do help me save at least 3 coats of paint when I'm doing the final details. So now the fun part begins. I decided to color it the same one as the zombie pug. So a light green, and to get a better handle at the piece, I put 2 little toothpicks right at the bottom. I really love those tulip paints. They give a really nice thin coat. After I had the first coat down, I decided to put in the other colors just so that I can know where they should be and also, you know, get ahead while the other color's drying. Let's not forget that little scar. My first time trying dry brushing on a squishy, and I have to admit I really love the effects. Here is my zombie kitten. I am in love with the fact that the hind legs make the front legs kind of look like it's standing. Here's a before and after. I'm pretty sure I am convinced that even though we had an ultra rare, we turned it into a one of a kind. So for those of you who are triggered, gomen nasai. I absolutely love zombie doggo and zombie kitty. I really think they're absolutely adorable together. They make the most perfect duo ever. I feel like we might need a zombie mouse. Or maybe a zombie parrot. Let me know what animal you would like me to zombify. Maybe next time when I do an unmakeover, I could keep that in mind. One of the other, I know we have the other set to do, but hang on, give me a second. One of the things that we lost with the ultra rare smooshy mushy toy is the fact that it's supposed to have glowed in the dark. And let's just take a second to say the glow in the dark was pretty weak on that toy. I have a surprise. All right, are you grains ready? My face is gonna disappear, but my voice will keep going. And we are turning the lights off. Ta-da! These also glow in the dark. I used a glow in the dark fabric paint, and you can see that they shine way more brightly than the ultra special edition version. So in essence, we got a one of a kind and glow in the dark. I think I made it better, right? Please say yes. Our next set over here, we have the bun that we got in that package with low-cost craft kits. Love the smell of croissants. And those 2 poopy squishies that we got in last week's kit. So I don't know about them, but it's like they're asking for it. Who am I to deny it? I don't eat sandwiches that often, so I went ahead on Instagram and asked you grains, what do you put in sandwiches? Whether it be weird or not weird. So this is what I asked. Let's see what you grains came up with. I'm just a little scared. Why do you scare me like that? And let's see all. Loopy Frog says crisps, so chips. Lots of cheese. Cheese and jam. Cheese and jam. That sounds like it could be delicious. We have chocolate chips. We have potato chips again. Cucumber, cheese. Okay, so we definitely have to put cheese. We have sprinkles? Really? I've never tried that. All right, cheese is definitely down 100%. Holy mackerel, chips comes up quite a bit. So we're going to be adding chips to this. This is going to be really hard to recreate this with squishies, but I guess we have to do it. So the biggest things that we're going to be adding, cheese. I'm going to make it American cheese. Chips, which is really interesting because I've never tried it, but it seemed that at least 40% of you were saying chips. And then I'm gonna get creative. Of course, mayo is gonna be in there. Let's do the doing. So the first thing I needed to do was make sure that I repainted the sandwich. There's not much to do with it. I really need to remove oh, it's my saltiness knows that this is going to be a very savory, salty sandwich. Stay in there, salt. So I just want to get rid of the face and make sure that the edges are the same color. Get rid of that chocolate because we don't work with sweets here. We put chips in our sandwiches, apparently. All right, now that the toast is done, it kind of looks buttered on the inside, but I just wanted it to have some color instead of it just being a plain white. And now we're going to start adding the ingredients. For these two buggers here, I really don't want this to look too cartoony, so I'm going to go ahead and color them brown, you know, like when you cook meat, because one of my patrons said that it should be a grilled weasel. Thank you, Crafty Momster. So I'm pretty much just going to give it a coat of the fabric spray paint, and the closest I have to brown is kind of a peachy color, and then I'm going to give it a couple of coats with the tulip fabric paints. I really do love matte colored paints because stuff's not always supposed to be shiny. So while these are drying up, I really need to figure out how to make potato chips. How do you make something so thin and crispy looking out of foam? I don't know. You don't know, but if you have ideas, let me know. Until then, I have this piece of donut that I've been using from the Karina Garcia squishy crap kit, and it seems to be the right shape for chips. So all I have to do is figure out how to cut it in a slim layer. I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna cut it, because I mean, chips are not one even thickness, are they? Unless they're synthetic or maybe cut with a machine. I don't know. I don't eat chips that often. So I'm going to cut a couple of these and let's see if we can mimic chips. I'm gonna go grab one from the cupboard. I haven't eaten it in a while. Pat's been eating. Am I a liar? Guess you'll never know. So here's a bag of chips. This is supposed to be like a barbecue flavor, and let's, for science. So one of the things we should note is that chips are not black and straight. They have a bit of a curve to them. Out of curiosity, for those of you who use chips in your bread, what flavors do you predominantly put in there? Is it just plain chips, barbecue chips, or any chips is good? As a Canadian, my favorite flavor of chips is ketchup. Have you ever had ketchup chips? Let me know. And if you haven't, what's your favorite flavor? Let's try and get us a good slice from here. Ooh. All right, so this is pretty good. It has uneven edges, and I think if I put just a little bit of glue over here, I can get a kind of wavy type shape. I'll make like 3 or 4. Why am I waving this at you, Grains? What'd you do? What did you do? I am aware that some of my chips are a little thick, but that's because they are kettle cooked and good quality. Take that as an excuse. For the cheese, I decided to take a piece of felt, cut it to size, and then put a little bit of the fabric paint. The reason I'm doing that is so that everything has this kind of cohesion going on, otherwise the felt is really going to stick out. Whereas if we get it just a little bit of that fabric paint, it'll look like it's also part of the foam. Maybe it's just me. I could be wrong. Self-doubt. Part of everyday nerdy life. So it seems my innocent self completely forgot the crap qualities of these mini Alex Toy squishies. And as you can see, the paint is already wanting to
Come off!
white. So I'm gonna start over, sand it, and then get it brown. So as you can see here, the paint still doesn't want to stay, even though this is like a good prime. Oh my god, white. All right, yeah, it's starting to tear in all these different places, and look at that, it's coming off. This goes to show that if you don't fix other companies' problems, they're gonna carry on and haunt you forever. It's so annoying. One of the things I really didn't think so. Oh, my voice is cracking. There we go. Is that yes, I wanted to make a sandwich, but I didn't realize how long it would take to create every single individual piece. Good job, Jackie. You underestimated the project. But hey, at least we get to put it together, right? A mixture of glue, rubber bands, and of course, we can't forget our mayonnaise. So here is the before and after. I do realize that the ketchup chips that I used somehow looks like tomatoes, so it kind of works out. If someone didn't know that they were ketchup chips, they would think it's tomatoes. So I think I would call that a success. So here are yeah, I said it right. Ha! For those of you who go, but Jackie, you're saying it wrong. I said it right. Hi, Angel. I'm glad you could join us. Are you a good bird? Am I a good person? I guess not. He is so scared of the squishies right now. You're scared? Yeah, he's gone. He doesn't want me touching it because he's like, I am petrified. You see that? Which one of these two is your favorite? I think I'm going to say the sandwich because it took me forever to put together. But I know that sometimes you Grains like the simple things better than the more complicated things. But I guess we'll find out. Make sure that you vote in the iCard section as well as in the comment section. I'm really curious to know. I debated putting mustard instead of mayonnaise, but many of you said mayonnaise. I love you Grains so much. Right, Angel? Angel? You okay? You good? Scared? He's scared. Thank you so much for watching, my little grains. If you want to watch another squishy unmakeover, make sure you check it up here. And if you want to watch a video that YouTube thinks is perfect for you, make sure you check it out down here. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Right, Angel?